hero they call me. You know, we don't get too many shuttles coming to ISIS anymore, especially shuttles without passengers. Good friend works at the starport. Noticed this. They raised some questions I've answered. Sierra Dandonolo, last of the dying breed. They say too difficult to fight alone. They say so meet some of my new employees. The bounty on your head will make me and my men extremely wealthy. This is my lucky day. Yeah? Yeah? This fucking dingus. I'm gonna mind trick your thug over here, and I'm gonna mind trick this one over here. And then I'm gonna choke your bitch ass. And then I'll come in for some flurries. Get some extra guys on our team. No, is my trick just does that? I thought my trick was gonna, you know, like make them fight their teammates. Apparently not the case. Put the shield on, just be on the safe side. Murder everybody! I assume you're on ranged. You're not? Okay, I'm putting you to ranged. There we go. Because he absolutely should be on ranged. What if he wants to choke his bitch ass? I think he did because he allowed it, and he took it like a champ. Alright, well, let's grab some goods, shall we? Stabilizer mask, that looks cool as hell. I might actually put that on. Just because it looks cool. What does it even do? Why can't I wear that's heavy armor, that's why. We've already been over this. Stun, fear, horror, saves all. Stabilizer mask. Yeah, that's much better than goofy goggles, that's for sure. Sif power gauntlets. Life support pack. A lot of goodies. Hello, a Beast Rider thug.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
There's some Marines with a broken droid here. I see that. Seems I was gonna be able to do something with it. You guys aren't fighting? I thought you were fighting each other.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
Commoner. I assume you don't have anything to say to me either.
Work that needs to be done.
I was like, everyone in this area like useless.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Yeah, sure. Let me see what you have for sale. HK droid processor. Yep. Be buying that. I think it's the last piece I needed, so. I think. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Heard of any good finds?
What about you? What are you doing?
Dagon Kent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Dagon or Dagon? I got two different pronunciations, though.
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some
Real
suspects in
good.
the tower.
He was murdered real good.
Dagon Gent is one of them.
What tower?
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Alright. I'm assuming there's like only one place to go, and it's in here. The casino? What is this? Cantina bouncer? If you come inside, you no make any problem recently. We make sure there are no more so many problems. Bith hired me, so go in and drink, but no fight or kill. Sounds good, man. Some sick music. Gormo. Are you a starship captain or a passenger? Please, if I could take a moment of your time. What do you want? I'm Gorno, captain of the Twiger. I've been stuck on ISIS for over a week because some flaming scoundrels stole my starport visa. Now this idiot guards won't let me pass. My crew is going to leave without me soon. We cannot afford to be docked for so long. I don't suppose you have an extra starport visa. I don't. Not on me. There seem to be a lot of people here that need one. They speak the truth. I don't have a fortune. I am but a captain struggling to make ends meet, but I will pay 500 credits if you find one and help another captain. You try to explain your situation to the soldiers? No, Starport visa, no exit, they said. Even when my crew came out and vouched for me, mindless bureaucrats, I tell you, once I get off this rock, I'm never coming back. Seems to be a lot of people that need one. Do you know what's going on here? Besides that, that's all I needed to know from you. Captain Galzi.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. I'm a
Galisi.
checkpoint captain at the merchant quarter. If you're here for Juma juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do.
You seem tired.
Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job.
What's tough about
We
it?
stand at the checkpoints all day long.
Absolutely
It's hot
nothing.
out there, and my feet are always killing me. But now I'm in charge, and everybody's problems are mine. So I have to deal with all the people begging to get out of the city. Every one of them's got a story. Let me tell you, there are a lot of sad stories out there. She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now.
What do you know about this murder?
Same as everyone. People are trying to blame that doctor, Dagon Gent. I don't think even Command believe he did it, but someone's got to take the blame. I almost think that investigators aren't really looking. Dagon's convenient. They don't want to find the real murderer.
You sound nervous. Did you do it?
Julio was murdered, maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and take the first shuttle out of here.
Sounds like a good idea. You need to think of your family first.
I really am torn. There are some days where I think I'm a fool to stay.
Force persuade, dude. You've had enough. It's time to leave for your
I've
children.
gone over this so
Damn.
many times. No, I still don't know what to do.
Alright, to worry. I know people want to get rid of the captains. There you go. I did it!
How can you know? Never mind that. I think it may be a good idea to turn in my notice. I appreciate the warning.
Easy peasy. That's $2,500 for me. What else we got in here? Kip. You're an off-roader, right? My name is Kif. Nice to meet a friendly face. ISIS has been an awesome place for the kind lately. I want to talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder. I had the misfortune of being here that night. It's very inconvenient. Soldiers were asking me some very pointed questions, which is a no-no in my line of business. What exactly is your line of business? I can tell you are no fan of the 40 either. Let me share. Most call me a slicer, but I think that sounds too crass. I prefer to think of myself as an expert computer security analyst. I'm the only one in the city who's talented enough to make open starport visas for a personal visa. I was in the middle of a transaction that night. What do you know? Do you know Dagon Gent? I recognize him, but that's about it. He doesn't have the qualities I look for in friendship. Okay. Tell me about the city. For those times they're facing, I've lived here for several years. I may be leaving soon. Do not worry, I do not need a starport visa. There are enough people begging for those. I really don't care what people think about the queens. The guy, like, I don't give a damn, quite honestly.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa.
You sound like the actual person I want to do business with. Yeah, what do you need it for?
Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it.
If you don't tell me what to do this for, I'm not going to give you one. Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm using it for, considering what I'm willing to...
Okay, fine. What does it do?
Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable.
I've heard of those. Old stories from an earlier age. They come from a dead world. The crystals caught the last rays of a dying sun. Rare indeed, and powerful.
Sounds
I
cool.
see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, no crystal.
Alright. How do you know I will live up to the end of the bargain? Actually, I was wanting to talk to you. Yeah, how do I?
Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi.
But I just kill you and take everything. Let's ask her about
I
that.
really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. So I still gotta get that starport visa. Zart!
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
You wanna speak up there, Zart? I can't understand you right now.
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle.
So you just remember Daggery Manor.
Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
I try to learn how when I'm Jedi. Don't really serve the Republic. I'm out for myself. Now the Republic is no concern to me.
Pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
Cool. All right. Who is this guy? Ah, come to watch the races, have you? I am Kimtek. I own the fine establishment. If there's anything I can do to make your visit here more pleasurable, please don't hesitate to call on me. That is a foul bit of business there. I was not here when it happened. So I talked with the soldiers in charge of the investigation. 4 of our regulars talked with them. Balma, Nico, Panar, and Kip. You should talk with them. I doubt anybody else here would know anything more about the most distasteful subjects. First class bartender, eh? Okay. Talk to you about the Captain Sulio's murder. The incident has brought me much distress, and unhappy thing this is, and bad for the flow of commerce. What is your interest in this sentient? An acquaintance of mine, Dagon Gen, is being questioned by the military about this. As would I. I prize my little customers, and he is my most regular. Let me structure my memories and recall the night as you ask your questions. Do you know Dagon Gens? I know him very well. He just said that. Archbishop advice from the world, sometimes sought in spiritual places, trust honor. What do you know where I could find an extra starport visa? A popular question during this month's cycle. Tell you what I tell everyone. Open starport visas are rarer than the crystal. Only the very rich, very powerful, or very connected can get them. And none of them will give them up lightly. Be thankful you have a visa of your own. Is this the exit? This is the way I came in, right? And I spoke to people on this side already, I want to say. No, I have not. Just a bunch of thugs and Panar.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf.
Who's Bekel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Okay. Later on, yes. Yeah, that's what I was figuring by the fact that I'm not getting anything. I'm obviously, you have to talk to someone else first. Who are these losers? More freaking... I thought it was you, Dendon. Oh, Captain of the Ebon Hawk, is it nuts? Imagine what the soldiers would do to you if they knew you were wandering the streets. You're a wanted criminal now. If you're threatening me, pray to die. I'll take you alive, but I doubt I can keep a Jedi from escaping. Dead will have to do. Yeah, you guys are idiots. Every last one of you know that, right? I'm gonna force choke your ass. I'm gonna force choke your ass. I'm gonna force choke your ass. And then, you know, I'll do my own thing. So, get the guys behind us first. Seems like a better idea. Just saying. Don't bother helping at all, Mr. Guy over there. I think you're, you know, pull out a gun. You're wearing body armor. Well, Handmaiden died. No surprises there. Tell me. Do you have a? You got a regeneration implant. That's kind of interesting. Hit one of those, please. You as well. Then you keep fighting. hit 2 of those. Need you to get your health back. Pop the shields. Let's slice and dice. Okay, I'm trying to hit this guy. How are you still hurt over there? Like shit. Do some rapid shots. There you go. I'm just gonna back up real quick. I'm gonna use this to heal us both. No. No, you fucking idiot. Heal. There you go. Let's do Force Lightning. Alright. Now everyone is nicely dead. Bye! Stupid Rodians. Rodians, whatever you want. Adhesive grenade. That could have came in handy. All these grenades could have came in handy. Bothan droid disruptor. Frag grenade. Bounty hunter starport visa. There you go. That counts, right? I could deliver that to anyone I want. If that's the case, I'm gonna go take a peek and see if I can give it to that girl in the cantina while I'm here.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still paying.
I guess it doesn't count. Where this guy was saying something about like changing them or something, if I recall correctly. Talk about counts. A friend told me that you're the guy I should talk about the adjusting starport visas. There we go. So you have personal visas that you need to be made and open one. It's a tricky process, but after many failures I mastered it. It will cost you 500 credits. Yeah, that's easy. Let me have the visa. It'll take a little while. See, I listen. My brain works. And it's done. Here's a starport visa. Quite a pleasure doing business with you. Okay, perfect. And I will give it to Missy over here.
Do you have a visa yet?
Yep. I have an open starport visa right here.
I had faith you'd get hold of one. I've always been good at spotting talent. I've got big plans for it.
I have a feeling if I gave it to you, others would suffer. What are you going to use it for? So let's trade.
So what do you want for it? A weapon, money, or the lightsaber crystal? Your pick.
I would like to look at the weapon, but I'm going to go with the lightsaber crystal. Why not?
Here you go. If you aren't satisfied with it, just let me know.
Yeah. +5 damage. Ooh, shit, son.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
You send another hit squad at me?
An idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Alright. These guys are back in action. I want money. Money me, please. Money now.
You're back to visit me. 2 of the poor captains have lost their commands. Great shock, no doubt. Just 1 more left. Here is the sum of credits we agreed upon.
Beautiful. Nice 5,000 credits right there. Easy money. Okay, so I had to get to the tower, right? Oh, all these guys died. You didn't last very long, did you there, bud? I told you not to do it, but you didn't listen. That's what you get. I was in the tower right here, right? Captain Riken. That's what I want to speak
again,
to.
Off-worlder? I'm sure you.
Yeah, man, Dagon get in custody?
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Fucking arm is so numb right now. I'm having a stroke or a heart attack or something. Can I see him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
How can I eliminate the
I know
suspects?
Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there.
There.
I've heard he's got a good motive for killing him.
Now I gotta go back.
Somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him. Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Okay.
What else do you want to know about?
That's not what I meant to click on.
Stay out of trouble.
Alright, back to the cantina. There's my Dagon Gent would kill Sulio.
Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain.
Why are your cheekbones so prominent?
She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go.
Do you want to know, Sentience? Any reason why Dagon Gent would kill Sulio? Absolutely not. He is many things, but not a man of unreasonable violence. He is dangerously careless, but he would not harm Captain Sulio. Any reason why you kill him? I normally try to leave the cantina before the more serious drinkers arrive. That night I was very near Dagon and Sulio. Dagon was attempting what I would assume was a mating advance. I may not be human, but even I could tell his advances were particularly unwanted. Sulio then started swearing at him. Many of the words I've never heard, but the ones I did understand, I assure you, were not most impolite. Humiliation on the scale is real motive for passionate and deadly response. I told the soldiers as much. Idiot. Okay, we got some journal answers right there about him being hidden on. Someone was saying Sulio deeply humiliated Dagon the night she was murdered.
She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Bazat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Sulio. She was quite dead.
Quite dead.
Everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Sulio was our friend.
Where did you find the body?
Outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Alright, sure. It's usually the broken droid that we looked at earlier. This is the reins of a serving droid, still clutching its serving tray. It has been heavily scavenged and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Oh shit. Alright. Back to the cantina. Back and forth we go. I found a broken serving droid by the murder scene.
That would be Bahima's SOD-2.
I had to talk to him first.
SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Did his voice actor just change? What the hell was that?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Okay. Droids are sadly vandalized all the time now. That's probably one of the boundless serving droids keeps losing them in a source of the splinter room. I don't know nothing more though. Is it possible that the droid saw something that could recover? Did you find the head? The memory core is located there on the model. I know it was missing. Sadly, without a head, I couldn't do anything. If you find the head, however, I could work on it. Proper equipment to do such an operation.
That Biff keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
Yeah, where's that?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as
okay.
1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some.
I did. IB8D. Yes, I know.
Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
I want to buy those parts.
Market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Easy, here you go.
Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with it.
I know Kip in the cantina can do it. He told me that. You don't need to tell me that, Mandalore. Jeez. Alright, back into the cantina. Woo! Let me see. You've got the head. That's where his memory core is. Give me a minute or two. Let's do it. Let's take a look at his last feed. Blue screen of death.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Hey, look. It's the dude with the pants. Yeah, it seems the recording proves that the killer came from the marketplace. You may want to show this to Nico. Okay. Nico. It was Nico all along.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for...
Nah, dude.
Foul business, that.
There you go.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Off-Worlder. What brings the two of you here?
Yeah, I couldn't have killed Captain
That's
Solo.
a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of...
Solio. Nico can't explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
I was hoping it'd be like an actual cutscene. Fortunately, it wasn't.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
No, you dumbass. They're really fighting. The regulars of the cantina can vouch for that. Just call them a few names.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
Nope. But she wasn't killed until the near closing time. It wasn't in the heat of passion. Did you talk to anyone in the bar? Others can confirm that they were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So were other people. Some salvagers were stripping the serving droid. They're there within a minute or two.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He came from his office, but a recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
Recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
Wow, what a dick. This guy did it.
The only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
That guy has to be the worst fucking investigator ever.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon Gent was
The
innocent.
investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say anymore. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Yeah, you do.